Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hopefully you all having a wonderful day, and we've got another What Sold for you today.
And maybe a few tips.
Maybe a few tips along the way. We'll try our best to sprinkle a few of those in. So without further ado, we'll get started. My name's Greg.
I'm Robin.
And we go by
Fresh to Retro.
All right, so we got about 14 items for you sold that we'll share with you. Not our best sales day. Robin always tells me to be positive, so I am positive. It's not our best sales day.
It was slow all day yesterday.
It was.
And I'm surprised we got what we got.
Yeah, so yesterday for these sales would be Tuesday, May the 6th. I don't know, it'll be a few days after probably when this video comes out, but Tuesday, May the 6th. Again, 14 items, and we've been listing a fair amount, considering, we have a little bit of a new strategy for those of you that are new with us. We also have a retail store now here in Myrtle Beach, so we're not putting as much online, eBay in particular, as we did. So we know our sales are not going to be what they were, but still 14 items for what, $325 or $30 is still not what we're looking for. But anyway, today's a new day.
But it was $325.
It was. See the positive side? So anyway, we'll share with you what we did sell, and again, maybe sprinkle a tip or two in if we can. So we sold this tailor-made R7 driver. I'll pull that cover off maybe so you can see it. Man, that thing's tight. Anyway, really nice condition driver. We picked this up 2 weeks ago at a yard sale. This came from that one where you got the polo stuff. So we do have a video on that where we share a haul. This is an older driver, but it's in really good shape, and I think it's sold for about $70. There'll be a sold up there on the screen. So anyway, that was probably our best dollar sale of the day. And then we have a Boston Red Sox. It's an old, I think it's vintage Nike, just a pullover. Did it come from the pre-estate?
I think so.
We reference a pre-estate haul a lot because we're selling a lot from that, because we've listed a lot from it. It was 500 plus pounds of clothing for $400. So we've been listing away from that. So a lot of the sales are coming from there. I know these came from there. It's just a pair of Columbia, kind of like cargo pants. I was trying to look. I know they got some side pockets, elastic banding, all that. Yeah, there's a zipper pocket. You'll see it better on the screen. But anyway, those sold from that purchase. Then we got some media. And I really can't tell you where the media come from. We've bought out of eBay sellers. We've picked up stuff at yard sales.
So in our storage unit, we just have like a media section. Mm-hmm. And whenever we buy media, we just put it in that section. So it's kind of like all mixed together at this point.
Yeah. The only ones I always know for sure are if they're Spanish or Latin. Those have come from an eBay seller we bought out several years ago. And there was just so many of them. But anyway, Britney Spears CD sold. I guess these are all singles.
Yeah, this hadn't been listed. Like, this was listed this week.
But yeah, good. Good to list them and get them gone. A Vince Gill Souvenirs CD. This is another one that was just listed like a couple of days ago. It's a Parakeet album. It's like Jimmy Buffett songs done by other people, I believe. I think that's what it is. I know it's Jimmy Buffett songs, but I think other people are singing them maybe. And this is one of the Spanish Latin ones, so I know that did come from that purchase I referenced. And horror movies. I guess if you're going to sell DVDs, things loose. Horror movies are the way to go. We don't make hardly anything on DVDs, but the horror ones do sell the best, in my opinion, unless you come across something that's very rare, out of print. So there's my tip for if you're going to sell DVDs. We're moving more and more of those to the store, just because they sell decent at the store. I think people come in. We're right across from the campgrounds, and sometimes people come in and they're in their campers and stuff, and I don't know. Some people have satellites, some don't, and so I guess the ones that don't, they just come in and grab a handful of movies, and maybe that holds them for a few days while they're in town or what have you. Moving on to some hats. North Face, retail arbitrage. We would have paid between $4 and $10 for this hat, because that's what we usually always pay for them. Don't know which. North Face, we sell them pretty good. So
that may be the last one.
If you see North Face on clearance at I don't know, Lids, Dick's, wherever.
Kohl's.
Yeah.
We've gotten some from Kohl's.
Kohl's, yeah, stuff like that. They do pretty good. And you can't really pay over $10 for them, because because it's probably going to sell for what, $22, $3. And then we do charge shipping on that, but after your fees at that, you're still probably going to make around $7 or something like that. This was a pretty good sale. I think it was about $30. It's Atlanta Braves. It's kind of a satin finish. It's got the 150-year patch on it. It is a fitted hat, 7 3/4. But it did, I think it was $30-some, so that was a good one. A few cosmetics coming your way, or makeup type items. I don't know if they're cosmetics. This might be something else.
It's for your hair.
This is for your hair. And retail arbitrage. This is some more stuff we used to sell on Amazon. See your little Amazon FBA sticker? And it got, we can't sell them on Amazon anymore because they regated us, along with everybody else that was third party. If I seem a little salty in saying that, it's because I am a little salty in saying that. Hope if by chance Amazon's watching, we're salty. So here's we talked about this before, but we got ungated in tons of cosmetic brands, selling it really well on Amazon, just FBA sending it in, and then I don't know what happened. Some sort of an arrangement happens between the company and Amazon, and they agree that third-party sellers can't sell it anymore. And you get like 30 days notice to do whatever. And a lot of it we've just ended up bringing back and selling on eBay because it does sell, but much slower. Like something like this might sell several times a day on Amazon.
So Greg referenced a 30-day notice. In that 30-day span, you can either lower your price or you can ask them to bring it back. So a lot of people lower their price.
Yeah, tanked the
Yeah.
price. Yeah.
You just have to make that choice whether you want to lose money or you just want to bring it back and make what you can.
Yeah. So we just definitely chose to bring it back because we do have eBay, Poshmark, Mercari as platforms that we sell on also, and it does sell just fine, just much slower. Anyway, this is Aveda. I think that's hair stuff too, isn't it?
It's their color, actually. Good
Hair
job.
color. Okay, that's sold. Retail arbitrage. All this cosmetics is. Clinique. These are some more makeup that we used to do really well with. Amazon. I know you don't want to hear me keep saying that, but because we're talking about eBay right now. And Too Faced. This is a lip liner, eyeliner. This one actually sold on Poshmark. So anyway, yeah. Posh.
That's
That's
all
our
we
one
got.
Posh. So all eBay, one Posh, no Mercari yesterday, right?
I haven't been selling a lot of Mercari.
Me either. I don't know how y'all doing if you do sell on Mercari. I mean, we use the Nifty AI. I think it's called now. It used to be called Auto Posture to cross list. We've tried other ones. That's the one we like at least right now, and so we do cross list most everything to Posh and Mercari, but I don't know, Mercari's just not been good at all for us lately. Hopefully y'all doing well with it. If you got some tips for us,
Please share.
send them this way. But yeah, what else you got for them today?
Yeah, if y'all have a slow day, just stay positive. Tomorrow will probably be better.
I'm bad to try to overanalyze. I'm like, okay, how many do we list versus where's our sales, and then, you know, how long does it take your listings to catch up with the sales that come in? And honestly, you just drive yourself crazy. I'm crazy
And
enough.
your partner crazy.
I've drove us all. I'm crazy enough for all of us with that. So, anyway, just list and know it's going to be a roller coaster with eBay. It is there. I don't care if you're a big seller or a small seller. You're still going to be on a roller coaster. It's just your drops are going to be bigger if you're a bigger seller and a little smaller roller coaster if you're a smaller seller, right?
I think that's definitely one thing that any reseller would agree on.
Yeah, and anybody can come on here and you see all the videos how to crack eBay algorithm and blah blah blah. I'm telling you, eBay doesn't know.
There's been so many changes upon the years.
Yeah, I don't think they know how it truly works. Anyway, we're rambling.
Thanks for watching. We hope you have a great day.
You know, subscribe, like, hang out with us some more. We'd appreciate it. Thank y'all.
you.
See you.